You hear it now?
Oh. And what's going on, everyone? You're tuned into Studio One Live. I'm A. Cortez.
Live fire.
KBT.
And if you want to see every bad stream, why do we have a bad stream? Why, oh why? We're running at 5 frames a second. Are you serious?
Maybe it has prostate issues.
Maybe net neutrality is finally kicking our asses.
I don't know.
And littering and good stream. Alrighty then. Let's see if we are back. It is buffering again. And all right, we have.
This is cool. It comes in both.
We have video here. It's still buffering.
Buffering
And the TV has caught up, and we are in the good status. So welcome back to Studio One Live. I'm A. Cortez.
Live fire.
KBT.
I know you probably didn't hear the intro before, but we're going to do it again anyway. If you want to see everything we do, go to jlihpro.com. And if you want to support Studio One Live or just let it happen, go to patreon.com/JLIH. So here we are. Here we are again.
Yay.
We're doing this again. An off show because I'm always doing stuff now. It's weird. So let's go around the table. KBT, what's new in your world? What's going on? What's up?
Not a whole lot, man. Just got a freaking headache trying to get rid of it. Also, trying to do my preparedness thing, and I'm looking at solar panels and battery packs for the up-and-coming crap hole we're about to be in.
Oh, here we go. Bad again.
What
That's
is
16 frames a second.
What is happening over
I
there?
don't know. Net neutrality is repealed. Now I can't cast.
Is this YouTube?
Yes, this is YouTube.
Do we need to restart stuff?
No, I did that before the show. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can change the output live on the fly. Oh, if you guys can hear us, bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to change some stuff around as we're casting. Firewalls. Error updating.
Get it.
Okay.
There's internet schmoo.
All right. Our frames per second is going up and up and down and up and down. All right, we'll be right back again. No, not that button, not that button. Let's bring the stream back online.
Back online.
Back online. Oh, and it's still bad.
Studio dumb.
Although it says we're broadcasting at 30 frames a second on Wirecast here. The video is buffering and it is now moving. Now moving. Please say good.
Whoa.
But it still says we're bad.
Whoa. $600 for this battery.
Someone in the chat there, let us know. Can you hear us? Can you see us? How does it look on your end? I see 7 of you live in the room. Make yourselves known. Oh, baby.
Yes, please.
Yeah, why is it still saying bad?
I mean, it's definitely like a time lag, but everything's looking good on my end.
Yeah. Maybe make this full screen. It looks like crap. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. No. I don't like that. There we go. Okay. Can see and hear you finally. Seems okay. Do we look all right? Does it look like crap?
Well, you're on it, so.
Yeah, well. Here, wait. All right. Try that now. Does it look like crap now, everyone?
Well, I'm the disgusting, disgraceful human being over here.
You look like Joe to me. Oh, baby. All right, so we'll just moving right along. Live fire. What's new in your world? What's going on? What's up?
I have a headache.
Nothing?
Nothing?
No.
Oh, you guys suck today.
Well, no, it's just a dumb intro.
Yeah. No, I hate starting this off with problems. And there's nothing wrong. The router's running at the right speed. Everything's configured correctly. Actually, I brought it down to 720p, and it still says bad.
That looks fine on my end.
And the only thing I want to blame is net neutrality right now. I have everything shut off the way it is every show, and here we go at problems. My goodness, people. Oh, my goodness. What are we going to do? At least my mini player is running. We look smooth, so we're just going to keep on trucking along. What's new in my world? Not much. Burnt.
Sunburn. I was going to say, this is sunburn.
I look horrible. This is the first time I'm seeing myself.
What's a horrible?
Wow.
You definitely got some color.
You look horrible.
Really?
Just kidding. Horrible.
So that's why. Oh, we're up to okay status. We're moving up in the world here, guys. But no, that's part of the title. Home ownership. Is it easier to own or rent? It's easier to rent.
Agreed.
Because when I want to change things in the house, I got to call the landlord, and when I call him, I get my own voicemail, and then I have to pay for it. I got no one to go, hey, fix my crap. It's broken. Hey, my sink exploded. Fix it. Hey, my sprinklers don't work. Fix it.
Told you so.
I do that. I call the landlord, and I get myself, and it's nice, and it sucks at the same time. Today was a good day, though. Got the whole backyard done. Edged, mowed, mulched, raked, power washed,
Pool
set up,
vacuum skimmed
everything.
3 times.
Yes. And the pool works. So our pool, the bottom drain is never run. It's never worked. Ever. And the vacuum port never worked. So when they were installing our solar last year, we asked them to fix it. No one said a damn word to us. We assumed it was still broken. So I tell the new pool guys, and they turn everything on, and it all works. I'm like, oh my God, our pool works. I vacuumed the whole thing in 20 minutes. It used to take live fire 2 to 3 hours to do it on the old non-working system.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. All right, I'm going
A
to...
lot of sunburn there.
Yes, not only look at the chat here. Larry, what's
Bunsen.
going on? Jess, what's up? Ugh. Brian,
Ugh.
Brian Zabriski's in here.
That fucking fat bastard.
Damn it!
What?
Damn it! One day, someone won't say
Don't put
fluff.
don't put focus on it.
We have to. It's the only way we...
No, I know,
We
but
catch
don't
it.
like make a scene.
That's Brian's first. That's his first. So now we're all on the board.
No.
I still hold the worst record. Except,
What's
actually,
this
last show, I didn't say a thing. I didn't do it last show. And I haven't done it yet. I don't plan on it.
Sometimes I find it better just not to talk. Because you want to bleep, 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 bleep. You know?
Yes. So I see Larry and Shauna both in this room here. And by the way,
Hola.
we're back up to full streaming. So whatever happened is fixed. Larry and Shauna, since you guys are still our only patrons, tomorrow at 7 p.m., you will have on the Patreon page a special Filthy Friday. So those of you who want to see the unedited, let's sing and do horrible things show, you need to be a member of our Patreon page. You go to patreon.com/JLIH, and then you can check it out. It's going to be a special show for our patrons only, and it's going to be every Friday. It's called Filthy Fridays. For those of you who are cheap and don't want to help us out because you think we suck and you watch us anyway just to make fun of us, we will still be on Friday at 9:30 for a normal show. Oh, but on the note of what's happening here, I have a very strong feeling that this is internet-based, and it's based off the net neutrality being repealed. We can do something about this. And I've said this more times than I care to remember, but what's this live fire right here?
Battle for the net.
Battle for the net. What do we do with it? Oh, fill it out.
Just fill it out.
Right, Congress. It goes right to Congress, and it's going to into the Congressional Review Act vote. What is the Congressional Review Act? It is the provisions that are going to protect us from the evil cable companies and government. It says that you, itchy nose, our ISP, can't tell me what content I can and cannot watch. It tells you, the ISPs, that you can't throttle my speed because I stream too much. You can't prioritize lanes for gamers and whatnot. It means the web is treated equally the way it was for the last 5 years, which was perfect. Everything was the same. Your speed was your speed. They couldn't tell you what to watch, what not to watch. And that's gone now. We need to get it back. And we're so close. We need to fill this thing out. Send it to Congress. If you live near your state house, go there. Tell them you want your internet protected. Be heard. Be seen. Don't make a scene, because then it makes us look bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. We got to be good about this. Another thing you can do, too, is down at the bottom here, you can tweet your representatives and all that fun stuff. Let's look at Colorado today. Colorado has more representatives against free internet than there are for free internet. So tweet them. Call them. Go there.
Well, you know why in Colorado, right?
Why?
Because they're not getting any money from the weed, so they got to get money from the cable companies.
Actually, they get a lot of money from the weed.
Not the politicians.
No, not the politicians. They lose all their drug trafficking money.
Yep.
Let's look at Delaware. Oh, Delaware is for free internet. We like you, Delaware. You're okay in my book. Let's see. Let's look at Guam. Guam?
He's got one representative, and
In Guam? How's that possible? Guam isn't a state. Isn't that a country?
Yeah.
So why is Guam on this list?
maybe they get internet from us.
Maybe somebody's using a IPv.
Oh, maybe. Illinois. Oh, let's see.
it's
We're
about
about
an even.
half and half.
Yeah,
No, what?
almost even.
What did I just say? I meant VPN.
VPN.
Why did I say IVP?
I got what you meant, though.
Or IPv. I was thinking about a V.
So Illinois is half and half. Let's look at Louisiana. Oh, no bueno.
No bueno.
No bueno.
at all.
So if you live in Louisiana, let's take a look. If you go down, you can find events. And what do you know? There are 2 in Louisiana.
Oh, Baton Rouge.
Yeah, so we got this one. Red alert, protest for net neutrality outside Senator Kennedy's office.
Oh, well, it's a Kennedy, so don't even bother.
I'd still go there.
I'm
yeah.
I'm joking.
And then we got protest for net neutrality outside Senator Kennedy's office. Both his offices. Apparently, he's got 2. Go there on May 14th at 5:30 p.m. for the one over here. And the one over here is May 14th at 5:30 p.m. What do you know? If you don't get them at one, you're going to get them at the other. Go there, be seen, be heard. We need these people on board. It's what the people want. We want our internet protected. If you want little information about net neutrality, all these videos are here. John Oliver is amazing. His is the best description, and it's funny. It's funny and true. Watch that one first. But it goes through what it is, what Congressional Review Act is, and so forth and so on. Check it out. These companies here support net neutrality. These people don't. You get the message. But to stop stuff like what's going on now with throttling and them not liking us and limiting our speed, they see right now we're good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Except I got to switch the screen over. Battleforthenet.com, people. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. What's going on, Candace? What's going on? We got 10 people in here. Good. Yeah, so I'm thinking it's going to be a shorter show today.
Yeah, it's a little.
It started off bad. One of the things I did want to talk about, we have not talked about yet. New Roseanne. Roseanne. I will tell you, the show's pretty funny.
It's literally almost like
It's
they never
hilarious.
left.
Yep.
They sit down and it's just like a time jump, and the show is in the next season. Like,
Except now she's a diabetic grandmother
yeah.
with a little bit more power. Oh, and Christopher Lloyd was in the last episode. But if you guys were fans of the old Roseanne and you haven't watched it yet because you think, oh, look, another revival, it's going to be stupid, you're wrong. It's actually awesome. It's actually making me rewatch the older ones, too.
Oh, just to clarify something here, and thank you, Shauna. Guam is an island in Micronesia in the Pacific Ocean that is part of the United States. It's a territory and not one of the 50 states. People that first lived there were called Comoros or Chamorros. The capital of Guam is
I love
the
chinchillas.
city of Hagnate, or Hagatna.
I got no internet because we don't like it.
I got no time for that.
Okay, so apparently Guam is, you guys can help with the battle for the net, so get there. Do we have anyone in Guam? I don't think we do. I don't think Guam has ever come up on our list.
No, not for anything.
No, I know we got quite a few in Canada and the UK now, which KBT thanks to the Canadian audience because that's actually growing off of your recommendation to others. So go Canada. I'm all for Canada. Canada's awesome. I just don't like the snow.
I
Yep.
may be fleeing there eventually. Not because of our president.
I say I like Canada, and our stream status goes back down to bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Today's not a good day. Not a good day. I wanted to know. I'm going to ask you two gentlemen right here.
Should
Are we going to take a violation today?
Should I take $750 and buy this solar panel and recharge kit?
You know there's 36 panels on the roof, right?
No, I meant that's not what I meant.
Yeah.
So what was your question?
Shall we violate some copyright today?
Not if it's not going to let us post the show.
It'll bad lip reading will let us post it, but we'll never be able to monetize off this particular episode. And I'm okay with that today.
No. We should. If we're going to do a short show, we do a short show, and then tomorrow we'll break some copyright.
I say we break one.
All right.
I say we go. Now the question is which one?
Well, if we break one, then
No,
the whole show is.
Yes and no. They monetize on that part of it. I mean, we're not monetizable yet anyway,
Right.
regardless, but it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I'd rather wait.
But we can do the karaoke Seagulls, too.
I don't like the karaoke scene.
We gotta
too.
practice.
All right,
We
so
never
we'll hold it off. You Filthy Friday viewers will get to see it.
Yeah, it's not. I don't want to be a buzzkill. I'm just
No. That's why I was asking you two on how you guys felt.
I just have a
This is a panel
insane
here.
headache.
Majority wins.
Well, I'm also a little more because my head is killing me.
Yeah, I just realized why mine is looking at that camera. I'm like, oh, baby, no.
Yeah, you do this to yourself every single time you work in the yard too.
I do know such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had a problem in the yard.
As if you, I mean, you could just get some, UV rejecting clothing and wear sunscreen.
My clothing usually ends up coming off when I'm outside because it's too damn hot.
Yeah, and then the cops show up because the neighbors are like, dude, why is it?
They're like, what the hell is going on here?
That
There's
fat,
small children here.
there's a fat effer in the front yard and he's dancing naked.
With a
Wait,
rake.
Why is there a thing barking?
What? This thing's barking?
I heard a thing bark.
Woof. I don't know. No idea. No idea. Other than Roseanne, too, what else new? I can't talk about Avengers still because someone didn't want to go. Effer. That guy over there.
Oh,
The bottom left of the screen.
I eventually plan on seeing
You got two things to watch before you go, just so you understand the storyline more.
it.
But I want to talk about it so bad. I want to talk about it, but I can't do it. Yeah, it's driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. That movie was so epic, like absolutely amazing. Why are you looking at solar panels again?
These are portable solar panel setups. So these are, I wish I could show you, but this is a 100-watt solar kit. So it's got the charging station plus the panels.
KBT's worried about the hurricane season.
Oh, not just that. It's just nice to have in general.
Well, I like that 3-panel. Actually, on the note of home ownership, when we finish the apartment, I want to get that $500 3-panel system.
This is $3,000. This is the freaking 200-watt or no. I don't know. This is a huge solar panel.
Lithium power station with Wi-Fi.
Oh, built-in Wi-Fi in your solar. Yeah, there's a system we saw. It's $500. It's 3 panels and a battery. But I want to put
huge.
Graham's house and the garage apartment on solar just to keep the cost down.
Well, this is also along the lines of trying to get power where you can't have power and just... I mean, this is a huge sell. I mean, that's...
Oh, that looks pretty diesel.
And they're all water resistant stuff, like weather stuff. Let me see here. What is the...
I know, we're so exciting today, aren't we, guys?
Yeah, I know. We're talking about battery cells that you can't even see.
Hey, there's always an off day. Today just happens to be that day. KBT didn't even know we were doing this
I had no freaking idea. I was about to get in the shower, and he's like, 5 minutes? I'm like, what?
It's funny because Cortez started at 12 o'clock. 9 hours and 30
Yeah, I
minutes.
did. Yes,
Which I was
did.
awake.
Yeah, I was outside when I started it. I don't think you heard me.
This battery holds 3,000 watts. watt hours. 3,000 watt hours.
Nice.
And what does that break down to?
A lot. If you're going to use it, it takes 9 hours to charge it fully, which isn't too bad.
So if you were going to use a 60-watt lamp, it would
This
run
for-
forever.
It's watt hours. Ours is a 9,000
What
system,
is this, the Boulder? What is this? The Boulder
but that's
2?
9,000 per
Boulder
panel.
200. Right?
And there's 36 panels. Can you imagine the batteries we're gonna need when we put the batteries on the house?
When you're talking about the standard input time.
Well, we'll start with KBT's deep cycle battery out of his cabinet.
Well, well, what's funny is these. Some of them come with lead acid batteries like that. Anyway,
Yeah, the kit
these
we were
ones
looking
are the
at for
lithium ones.
the kit we were looking at for the garage has it. So yeah, we're gonna lose power, and I'll have 4 outlets that work on the solar because they screwed up the wiring. And Livefire is gonna be playing Xbox and going, "Hey, you want to come over to my house? I got power." F you. I don't know if that's okay, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, except you'll have to bring your live subscription because mine's out.
Dude,
Well, I'm logged into your Xbox anyway.
It
Just
has-
type in my password.
it has
No, you're not.
120 volt.
I'm not
AC
logged into that
inverter.
one? I thought I was. Huh.
No, you were logged into my original Xbox.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Then I got the 1S.
Yep. Right. Oh, baby, yes. Other than that, too, Super Troopers 2. Has anyone in our audience seen it yet? Someone has to have seen it. Let me know right now.
I want to see it.
I want to go right now, but I can't. I got to pick up Master Crispix at 11.
Oh yeah.
Bam. Oh,
Yeah, he
that
can
thing
walk-
looks diesel.
He can walk home.
Yeah, this thing is diesel, and I mean you don't have to get the solar panel with it, but it kind of because
Defeats
it'll
the
take
purpose.
pole power too right here, but it also does AC inverting and all that other fun stuff.
Nice.
So
So KBT will be able to run his fan.
I'll be able to run anything off of this. They actually have USB powered fans or USB style fans.
Yeah, they do. I was
on
gonna.
these guys.
I was gonna get. I was gonna get one at Walmart.
They make them for your
marked
phone
down
too.
Yeah, to $1.50. You plug it into a USB port and it just runs.
See-
It's like my light right here. Like I just boop.
Yeah, but these are the older ones. Or see, they make them simple, where they have like the smaller pack with just just something simple.
Yep. So the one thing I never tried back in my Shack days.
This is
Do you remember those solar powered laptop and cell phone chargers that we used to sell?
yeah.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could. Do
Did they
this-
actually
this-
like work good?
They worked.
These work.
I
good.
wouldn't say they worked good because at the time, since your Shack days, solar technology has come at least 30% greater efficiency than what those were. But it would take a whole day to charge your cell phone. But
Right,
your
so
cell,
that's-
but
so
your
it
cell phone-
works,
yeah, your
but
cell
not
phone would be
good.
charged. It was just because the panels were only, even the 4 of them when they spread out,
They were very small.
they were very small. They did not have lots of power.
I didn't buy one at the time because I thought like, meh. And then it wasn't. I think it was like a year after my store closed, when we had that big October snowstorm.
Yep.
We were without power in Palmer for a long time.
Long time.
Me and one of my buddies went to Radio Shack, bought all the little solar panels, put them on a board, hooked them all together, put a battery on it, and ran the heater in the fridge
Nice.
off a bunch of Shack solar panels. That's really what got my interest in it. Now I have 36 in the front and 3 in the back. We just need the batteries now.
Yeah.
And we have 2 sets of inverters. So what I found out from Steve too, because I emailed him about this. By the way, if anyone in this Orlando area looking for solar,
Listen,
TampaBaySolar.com.
TampaBaySolar.com.
Go there. Those guys are great. Steve was saying we have 2 inverters.
Yep.
We can have 2 sets of batteries. Each inverter is its own separate. So one inverter runs half the panels on the roof. The other inverter runs the other. So if one side fails, we still have
Power.
the whole other half. So we got to put batteries on both sides.
Oh, hell yeah.
We should be fine. I want to be as much off the grid as possible.
See, that's what's cool about this. It's in a Velcro case.
Yeah, that's
Well, it folds
kind of
up.
like what Randy and I built. We put it on a piece of plywood. We cut it in the shape, put all the little panels on it, hooked it together, put it on a battery.
And then it's got the charge line here for this. I mean, it doesn't have to be a huge battery.
No, it doesn't. And the inverter we use is actually a car inverter.
This-
Those things can convert
this-
solar to
this-
electricity.
This has an inverter right there.
That's
All of
that's a
them do.
sweet little inverter.
Yeah, they have batteries. I found them at Walmart for $100. a battery.
For what?
What's the hours on it? Or the wattage
It's a
hours?
marine deep cycle battery.
See, this comes with it.
It's
All right, so we'll need a few of those. I mean, I want to be able to, if crap hits the fan, I want to be able to go a straight week before I even have to
Here we go.
worry about it.
Here's Alan's kit. It comes with It comes with a charger for 418-650s,
Yes! Yes!
and it has an inverter on the bottom too.
It was funny. My parents
no.
wanted us out of this house because I live in a mobile home. And they're like, oh, it's going to blow over. Your house is going to get wrecked. Had the only house in the neighborhood that still had a roof. All of my trees, my
Hey,
gutters.
don't brag too hard.
And
in a
their
garage.
real houses were out of power, torn up roofs, broken this and that. And then they were all coming here for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, well,
My
don't.
parents put a freezer in here. All their food came here. They showered here. I'm like, oh, you're
You're-
talking crap about my little 1980. Well, actually, it's not little. It's pretty big. Put together house. Yeah,
Well,
we did good.
it's also where you are on the power grid too. We just so happen to be like near.
Even without it during
there's huge. There's this huge transformer. I've never seen anything like them like back there. That we don't run off of, but powers all of them.
yeah.
That
And
blew up.
If we did lose power during the day,
We would
we
be.
we would
yeah.
have the power. We'd be able to charge our stuff, watch TV, cool down a little bit. Not with the AC, but we'll have the fans. I have to have them come out because, and Livefire made this point before, they were working, when I first got the solar, they were working on the telephone poles behind our house.
Let's just get a or a propane generator.
I don't need it. But they shut
Oh, to
off all
power
the
your whole
power,
house.
and our whole house was still functioning. Everything. We
Everything.
didn't even know. They knocked on the door. They're like, do you have power? We're like, yeah. Like, we shut off the power. I was like, oh, I have solar. Since they worked on that pole, now if I lose power here, only 4 outlets work,
Yeah.
Yeah,
which makes no sense because the whole house ran when they first put it in with no electricity. It won't run at night. We don't have batteries, but I need to look into that because that's not acceptable. I got solar to power the whole damn house.
Especially during an outage.
Yeah.
That was the big thing.
I was happy with our 4 outlets when we had no power for a day.
Yeah.
I mean, we got the fridge on, we had the TV.
See,
the
if I had an
lights.
extra $1,000 to blow, I'd go over here and get spend some battery money.
You need lots of power. Lots of power. Man, there's still 11 of you in here. No kidding. You guys
Wow.
you guys like our boring nothingness, right?
What's funny is the more daily life it is, it seems the more people are into it.
Yeah. I do like net neutrality and the big things I do like talking about, but we actually haven't really had
No,
non-planned
I mean,
shows
like-
like this in a while.
No, I mean like, oh, today we made spaghetti. You know,
Actually, on the note of food, I must say now, Shauna and Brian are funny. Shauna's the one that'll work on your car and tear down your house and mud your walls. So she calls Brian Mrs. Pierce. And I saw that in like full blown today because I came out from the yard, she came back from work, we're sitting at the table, and then Brian starts making sandwiches. And I was like, can you make me one? And then he pulls up, I'll take pickles too. And he, bomb ass sandwich. I got some chips. I got the pickles. I was like, damn, I like this. And then we all went back to work. But yes, Brian makes killer sandwiches too.
But you know the funny thing is that it's not that I can't work on a car. I can.
she
I
just
can
doesn't want you
demo
to.
and anything else.
Or she won't let you.
I can do all of that, but I don't enjoy it.
Right.
You know, I enjoy cooking and feeding people and making people laugh most of the time. She loves working on cars.
Yeah. It's like me. I'll tear apart a network and rebuild a computer. And all. I love doing that.
Yeah.
And I love going outside and making the yard look nice. I'd rather not work on my car. I pay people to do that. I'll do some stuff when I have to, but no, Shauna definitely enjoys it. And thanks for the sandwich, babe.
Oh, you
Smooches.
got it. Smoochy boochie, baby.
I tried it twice while I was married, and the first, actually, I think KBT was there the first time. I looked at my soon-to-be ex-wife, and I look at KBT, and I was like, "Today's the day." And he goes, "What?" And I turn around, and was like, "Bitch, make me an effing sandwich." and she lost it. Absolutely lost it. The one sandwich I got, I actually was...
One time she did, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I was sitting in this very chair, but it was in the old house. And I turn around, and Joe's sitting there, too. And I'm like, I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try it differently. I was like, hey, I'm not saying this to be a D-head or an a-hole. I'm asking for real. Bitch, can you make me a sandwich? I really need a sandwich right now, and I can't get up. Please? And she looked at me because I called her a bitch. And then she went, okay. I went, my hands are up in the air. KBT's laughing at me. I'm like, I wish it worked the other way around. It's more enjoyable. It's like, bitch, make me a sandwich.
Well, I don't do. But David will be like, make me a sandwich. She'll be like, what kind? I love Shelby.
I don't think I've ever had that. Usually I'll go, bitch, make me a sandwich, and I'll get off my own ass and make my own sandwich.
And then the following statement is, Joe, would you like a sandwich? I'd be like, I'd like you to clone yourself, please. All the world needs you.
Yes. And it doesn't make us, like we don't live in the 50s. I'm all for,
Oh, yeah,
quality
no,
and all
I'm just
that.
being silly.
Like, if you're going to be home all day and I'm going to work all day, even with us in here, it's like Livefire lives here, KBT lives here. If one of us is sitting down, one of us will take the housework, the other people will go to work,
And I
will
sit
cook
on
dinner,
the couch.
and we rotate. It's a fair game, and I'd like to come home one day and just have a nice sandwich made with some smart food
Or
some
pay your
soda.
car payment.
Yeah.
Well, you got your sandwich today
I did. It was nice.
with nice sliced pickles. And
Are those the pickles from the big jar?
yeah, I just sliced them up into spears.
Suicide pickles.
Do you know what sucks right now?
I haven't touched them yet because I'm just as paranoid as Shauna is.
Dude.
It says refrigerated, and they weren't refrigerated.
Dude, they're in salt and vinegar.
know.
Two of the biggest preservatives in the world besides sugar.
Yeah, I know. Well, if Alan's not dead, I'll trust him.
The sucking thing is right now, I want a sandwich.
Yeah, I do too. You fucking Herkenwagen.
You're Slutenfuker.
I was like,
I say we take one of these. I wish these were wireless cameras because I
Yeah.
would so just disconnect and follow Livefire in the kitchen and demonstrate his excellent sandwich making skills. And it's not just slap it together. He's got a system. He lays out the plates and then he gets everything ready. Then he slices it and he doesn't just cut into it. He gets the big cleaver and he slowly slices the bread and opens
not
it
with a
up.
cleaver.
It's new and it's nice and
Yeah.
sharp.
You really used to.
He did. And watching him, it was like fascinating. It's like, when I make a sandwich, I rip the effer open, I slap the mayo on, throw
I
800
just go
pounds
get
of
the
cheese
bread
on.
Well,
knife.
I use the cleaver to cook everything.
I was gonna say, I get the bread knife
I
for
literally,
bread.
I literally use the cleaver and every meal I make.
If you could wipe your ass with it, you probably would
Well,
too.
If you were here when I discovered the new cleaver, I was like, now we can do a cleave. More cleaving.
And Shauna agrees. He does make a damn good sandwich. Oh, he does.
Now we just got to get on some like tuna melts or something.
I was actually talking about tuna sandwiches the other day.
And chicken sandwiches
And chicken
too, yeah.
and chicken salad sandwiches.
Yeah,
'cause
just
we
do
had
them as melts. They're so good.
Oh yeah.
But now Livefire wants to get fancy. He wants to get the panini presses and
You use clarified butter. Oh.
Yeah, you would have a field day in Mom's house. So you haven't seen her pull out her sandwich stuff yet.
Ew,
When she makes sandwiches, it's an event. It's like going to like.
my mind went completely different way. Wait till my mom pulls out the. No.
We're gonna whip that butter good.
Hey, you went there, not me.
Now here comes the press. Hold on tight.
I don't think that's the kind of clarifying he did.
Oh man! Oh, so much fun! So much fun! So
I'm still
Yeah.
looking at solar panels. Just ones that are not like complete travel systems. Because, anyway, I was going to go off on a rant on solar panels again.
no, go for. I love solar. I love solar, and it's funny.
If you want to spend $1,500, we can go out and set up a tent and a festival and have probably the only power around that's
There
not
was-
running a generator.
I saw this on Facebook. I think it was. Hold on.
What is
Saw this on
Presto?
Facebook. This company was making little solar panels that you put them together, and you make a road with it.
Yeah, and it powers the streets.
If you, not even the streets. If you did that to every major highway in the United States,
They found a better way to do it just by the lines on the road.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you did that, you have enough power. Like doing the road thing, you have enough power to power the whole world twice over. Why are we not doing this? Oh wait, that's right. It's called corruption and money.
Yeah,
Well,
700
that in a
trillion.
lot of places it snows.
Yeah.
Which means you got plows beating the hell out of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's other things. Like Disney's got 3 solar farms. They're off the grid. Like, bam,
Or
done.
what's stopping them with sidewalks?
Yeah.
Because they already heat the sidewalks.
You build a solar farm the size of Rhode Island, you have enough power to power the world once over. The size of Rhode Island is not that big.
No, it is not.
There's plenty of desert. Put a damn solar farm there.
I wonder how Presto is.
Presto.
Now I'm shopping for doo-doo paper. Not literally, it was just an ad that came up. And I'm like, what is Presto?
See, I used to stock my house with Radio Shack toilet paper.
Yeah.
I'd order like 3 extra cases. Like, oh, you ordered too much toilet paper. Oh, I must have hit the wrong button. Yeah, 2 of them came home with me.
Careful, there might be some loss prevention dudes out there still.
Don't worry. I know a couple of them.
Oh,
That's
baby.
cool.
And if they want the money for the toilet paper, I'll give them the $3.30
Yeah,
it
right.
costs. You guys would be amazed on how cheap things really are.
Yeah.
Before they're marked up.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Especially-
A case of 24 rolls of toilet paper, $6.95.
Yep. The greatest thing about Samsung laying us off when they did and they ended the program is I'm still using the cleaning supplies that I had for the merch program.
I
still, 2 years later, I'm still using it because we got a lot of it.
I brought a lot of my stuff in too.
Yeah, and Crispy still got a whole pile in the garage.
Well, that's why
too.
we're still operating off of all those large bags.
Yeah.
I tried to get him to order more before he left, but
He didn't. Although with my new endeavor, I know they do because the place
They
the
do a
Shack
lot of
ordered
cleaning
from
stuff.
happens to be the place I now work for starting Monday. I wonder what kind of discount I get on that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think of that till just now because normally you're like, oh, let's put in that place I'm going to work order.
yeah, you know what's super awesome? Now I can have you print stuff,
Yes.
Oh.
expensive stuff.
Oh, I didn't even think of printing.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And laminating.
Yeah. And faxing.
Yep. Nice.
Although I want a fax machine in here.
Yeah. Well, technically, once I
we
know
have
the
75 fax machines.
you
here.
do it through an email address now too. You can. So once I know the email address, I'll just be like, "Yeah, I sent it. Go ahead and print it. Bring it home later."
You do know there's a laser printer sitting right there, right?
Yeah. No. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Though. Like if it has to be on a certain type of paper or what. I've had certain things. What did I have? What did we have to do for our old Samsung stuff where we had to go to a Staples and get something printed? I don't remember what it was.
Well, we'd have to fill out an expense report.
But no, I had to go there so I think it was stickers or something.
Oh, we had to go put a barcode in the back of a monitor that was the wrong barcode, but they still made us do it anyway.
Well, yeah, and then we had to do it on printers.
Yep.
Yeah,
A
we
sticker.
literally go around. Well, like that's hilarious you say that because there's this cat treat, right? And my friends had it on their back porch or whatever while we were sitting there eating. And I see this sticker start peeling off the front. And it was a pun on the name. It turned it into a like Christmas holiday brand or whatever, but it was a play on their name. And the sticker goes right over the normal emblem. And I'm like, see, this is what I'm talking about. They hire some poor dude or some lady to go take 50,000 of these rolls of stickers, go back in the stock room, find every bag of these, and stick a sticker on it. I'm like, what a terrible existence that is. Oh, you don't think it's that bad? Here, go try it.
Actually, you know what? I probably wouldn't find that to be too bad.
Oh, it's not too bad. It's the company that makes it bad when they schedule you to do like 50 stores a day.
Yeah.
Do you know what I do like? I do like the poor bastard that has to go around giving me stuff like this.
Yeah, I was
Thanks.
like, where did you pull that out of?
Thanks, Livefire.
Oh, you're welcome.
Pat Knox, if you're watching, yeah.
I was like, where the hell did that
Yeah.
come from?
Where's yours?
And wait till we get the 4.5 foot tall Capaldi.
Oh, yeah.
artwork, too.
I was waiting for somebody to get the big AT-AT from Best Buy.
Dude, we had an AT-AT for Battlefront 2 in our store. I was like, I want that. Who do I talk to? And I talked to the people, and the next day it was gone because they were doing something else. It was only up for like 4 days, and then it was just gone. They actually compacted it.
I would have.
I
What?
wanted to shoot somebody, dude. We could have had an AT-AT in the front yard. Or no, it wasn't.
And then-
No, it wasn't an AT-AT. Even though it was a walker.
Yeah.
It was a 13 or 14 foot tall.
An AT-AT's a huge walker. The
Yeah.
big one. The ATST is the little one.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, it was an AT-AT, but like, yeah, it was awesome. I was just like, oh,
Yeah, and then the giant freaking TIE fighter they have at Best Buy, too.
Yep.
That's up on a pole.
So I have a feeling this studio area is going to be filled with Doctor Who stuff soon.
yeah, and any other of our likes that show up.
We
You
still
know.
They
need to
have a
change all
TARDIS.
the-
I want the TARDIS drone.
What about all the light switch covers I showed you?
I want to get those. I have to change the light switches because they're for the actual switchy switch, and I have the flat switches.
Well, I'm sure they make something similar.
Yeah. Yeah. See, the great thing about not being married is I can do whatever I want to my house. I like it. Can you believe we're already on 45 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
It flies when we start talking.
Yeah.
It does.
With frame rates.
Right?
What-
Yeah, it flies with frame rates. Show works a lot better when people can see it.
Yeah.
Right.
So this whole show, we've dropped 1,738 frames just in the beginning. We're holding strong at 30 frames per second. We got a good stream.
Unacceptable.
The what? What?
Said unacceptable.
Yes. Errors. We have one big red line. Viewer statistics. And all of you, none of you dropped off. The view retention is 100%.
Yay, you guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome. Now, but my effers, I want to do longer shows again. And I know some of you want us to do longer shows again. We ain't doing it. Not yet. Do you know what you need to help us with? Hit share. Share the page.
Get your friends to watch.
Yeah. One share literally can reach another 200 to 500 people easy. And all we want is one. Just one share. Every
Yep.
now and then. Help us out. We do like doing this, and I do want to grow. The sucky thing about YouTube, and I think I said this on a show that never made it on here because net neutrality. On Facebook, we had a lot of views. But the thing with Facebook, it's like an addiction, okay? People are obsessed with their Facebooks. So when you take something that you watch on Facebook and you move it somewhere else,
Nobody wants to watch it.
no one wants to watch it because it's not on Facebook, which is stupid. I miss my 1,000 to 2,000 viewers, per show. 2 shows ago, we got that. The last 2 were like, meh, okay. But we do need help on the YouTube platform. So share this, put it on your Facebook walls, share it on your Twitch, Twitters, Insta Fs, and whatever they have out there. Help us out. Help spread the word. And as I said, if you want more unfiltered, uncut old shows, sign up for our one of our Patreon memberships and join us on Filthy Fridays. Who knows, if we get a big enough crowd, we might just do 2 shows every time we cast.
Yeah, right.
Clean and the dirty. Oh, baby. We'll get the business done in the clean, and then we'll have fun in the dirty.
All right.
Hop in the good fit and do the bad thing. I love Austin Powers. But anyway, we got to get Master Chris Bix, and actually, it kind of was nice just sitting and talking with you guys.
Yeah.
No big agenda, just chill. So live fire, what do you got to close us out today?
Be young, have fun, and drink Coke.
Note he said drink Coke.
Drink Coke. Yes.
Time crumble.
Don't try to snort Coke because the bubbles.
The bubbles, yeah, they really tear you up.
Yeah, it does. If you can get rust off a nail with Coke, imagine what it's going to do to your brain.
Well, it also clear out all your boogers.
Yeah, true. Yeah, your sinuses are going to be clear. Could going to be no sinuses left. KBT, what do you got to close us out today?
Just Same old. When in doubt, rub it out. If you're gonna drink, try for a condom.
Oh.
And eat cheese.
Yes.
I don't.
Eat
no idea.
cheese.
Cheddar is better.
That is a great piece of advice, KBT.
It is.
Ah,
Damn it. I didn't know I had the volume on because I was going to end it with this because this does not trigger a copyright at all. I
might
tested
be
it.
now.
So anyway, I guess we'll start with this. So what do I got? If you have a dream, you got something you want to do, you have a vision, get off your ass and do it. You're the only person standing in your way. The journey's worth it. So let's check this out before we go, just because it's awesome. I gotta click.
This is a video of.
Yeah, it's gonna be in 2 seconds.
He told me to tell you he's sorry you didn't have bad memories of him. If you love him, you should.
Skip forward.
Oh my god, he exploded!
Access the history of Rick's gun and help you get back to him.
You're a person, you always stick up for Rick, but he doesn't care about anyone but himself.
He has the power to save or destroy entire worlds. How often do you think you might look up at the stars and wonder what might have been had you just put your faith in Rick?
Oh yeah.
So many possibilities. My mind is racing.
Morty! Rick, where are you? On my workbench, Morty. Flip the pickle over. I turned myself into a pickle, Morty! I'm Pickle Rick!
And it dropped.